welcome to another episode. I think it's episode 8.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
And welcome to the Real Sistas podcast. It's your girl, Nisa Andrea.
I'm Maya De Niro.
And on here, we talk about relationships.
Healing/growing.
Okay.
Alright.
Society.
Daily problems.
What else? Let me stop playing. Yeah. You know, y'all, they know what we talk about. Y'all seen our last episodes.
All the uncomfortable conversations you can have right here on the podcast.
Right here.
That's what it's all about.
It is, for sure.
We like to pick that brain, you know what I'm saying? I don't know why that mirror right there, because I'm going to keep looking at the mirror. I don't like that.
But don't look at it.
Okay. So, y'all know February just passed. This is the first video dropping in March. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, let's get it. It is true.
We've been consistent. We're going to keep going because this year, the word of the year is consistency. We said that in like 2022, like in the middle of 22, we was like next year consistency because we all knew.
And discipline was another one.
Yeah,
too.
discipline. It was discipline, sorry. But
it was
yeah.
both. It was both.
So we started, you know what I'm saying, staying with our goals and staying with the things we want to accomplish in life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So how was your week?
It was pretty good, you know. Staying on this fasting.
Oh yeah,
We
did start that this week.
Wow, why did you start?
My week has been
pretty
good. I know, but I'm asking. I'm like, dang, she ain't gonna say what about like how was your week or nothing? I know. I'm trying to get into the junk.
It's goofy. I can't.
You talking about you want to get into the junk? What is the junk? First of all, what does that even mean? You say that a lot.
Everybody knows junk mean anything.
No, okay, but what I want to know what it means. Get into the junk.
Get into why we fasting, why we praying, why we journaling. Why?
I can't take you serious. But no, so Lent started. This is what she's talking about. So basically, Lent is a tradition where you pray and you fast. And that's something that we do every single year as Christians. And that's what she's talking about. So it actually started on the 22nd last Friday, but we did something with our church. And our church, gave us a paper and told us to start March the 1st. So it mine actually started last week, but it's something else added on this week.
Yeah.
But yeah, so just explain to them like what you're fasting and why and what you want, like what your prayer.
So basically, it's like a habit you're trying to break. It's not you gaining something or you creating a habit. It's a habit you're trying to break. Mm-hmm. So my habit I'm trying to break is eating fast food. I know you're doing that one too.
Yeah.
Because first of all, you spend money. And the food is trash. I'm tired of fast food.
And it's not healthy.
It's not healthy for one.
Yeah.
Food trash. You're spending money for some garbage. You're going to pick around and still not be full. Another one I'm doing is, I think that's it. Oh, fasting from 6 a.m. to 11 a.m. Straight water and reading the scripture that the paper has on it.
You tripping.
That's what I'm doing though.
So those are the only 2 you got?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I got a lot. I ain't say I got a lot.
I don't really curse like that.
But that ain't one of mine. So what you trying to throw out there that was one of mine? That's mama's.
I didn't know.
But one of mine she already said was I'm fasting from fast food, and that's the one reason why I'm fasting from fast food is like she said, kind of is not healthy and it's a waste of money. And I want to, kind of save my money and cook more. So that's kind of something that I've been doing. Another thing is fasting from social media. I can't be on social media before 9 o'clock. Most of the time I get up at 6 or 7 in the morning. So it's like, that's actually kind of hard. I'll be clicking on it. I'm like, oh my God, like I can't do it. So what it is, like when you're fasting and you think of something, like say for instance, I click on it. That's when you pray. Like you pray that God takes that addiction from you because it's kind of an addiction. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is.
So And then fasting, like you said, I'm doing the fasting from 6 a.m. to 11 as well. And we do that on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, or whenever you want to do it.
That's my everyday. 40 days, I don't eat from 6 to 11.
Yeah. Yeah, and it actually ends April the 6th. So we're doing it for basically the whole month of March, all the way into like the first week of April, until Easter. So, it's going to be kind of challenging, I feel like, because of the fast food. And I'm going to say the fast food is challenging because it's always on the weekend we're gone. Like we're going somewhere and we're like, dang, we can't eat fast food. We're doing fast food, but like we go out to dinner, that's different. Like we can do dinner actually, but we can't do like fast food. So it's kind of tough because I be going to my friend's house and stuff, and I'm like, dang, like
it's so convenient to go to McDonald's and use that app.
It is. It's very much convenient. But I feel like after these 40 days, like after everything, I'm gonna be like, wow, like I don't crave it no more. Oh, and I'm actually fasted from sweets and stuff.
Oh yeah, that's mine too.
When I say sweets though, I'm saying like desserts and candy. Even though I don't eat a lot of it, I don't want to crave it at all or even want it. So if I even get the urge, I'll pray or I'll eat some fruit.
I've been craving a baker's donut.
Ooh. For real, they do be smacked though. Oh my god, I ain't even thought about that, but that is.
I ain't had no candy, no donuts, no Rice Krispies.
It's not good for you anyway. So that's another thing. Like that's, it's a good habit to create. It's creating a habit after this ends. So it's like right now we're getting rid of it, but once them days are up, we're not gonna want it anymore. Yeah. And the prayer is like you pray for the things that you want. You pray for, like for instance, if you want a new job, like you pray like, God, send me this job that I want, whatever, during your fast, and God will answer your prayers. Yeah. But it's gonna be good because it's basically helping us build a closer relationship with God, because that's another thing that was on my list for this year, and as well as yours too, is to build a relationship with God and get closer to Him. And yeah, I feel like it's working out. I've been trying to get her to journal.
I know, I need to get back to journaling. I was thinking about it earlier.
Like I journal faithfully, but I'm like, Jemaya, you gotta journal. You gotta make sure you're journaling. And she's like, I know, but I'm like, I'm for real, like, because we're on this journey together, and I want us to be like-minded, so.
And then I feel like my head be cloudy, or like I have so much built up, and if I just write it on paper, I feel like I feel loose. I'll let it out and express it more. So I feel like I should write more stuff down.
Yeah, and I say my affirmations. Like I'll write my affirmations out, and then up under it, I'll like write out, do my journal, like write out and talk to God. It's basically like mine is kind of like writing stuff as if it's already happened and thanking God for the now, like being grateful for where I am now and for where He's taking me. So
kind of gotta be delusional a little, not really delusional because deep down inside it's gonna really happen, but delusional like, yeah, I'm walking in my mansion right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm laying in my
I've always been
king size bed. Being delusional.
I've always been delusional. Delusional in everything. These men too.
Woo!
What?
Child.
Not no more though. Not no more. No. But I just want to also talk about like having that faith. Like, you praying to God and you asking God to open doors for you, but are you the person? You know what I'm saying? Are you that person that's
ready to welcome them?
Exactly.
Ready to take it all in? Are you willing to put all your weight on God? Be like, God, I give this to you. I let go. My hands are off. Like it's hard. That's more of a confidence. You gotta have confidence. Like, yeah, I know God gonna do this. I got this trustworthy trait in Him. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of hard. That's hard for us. Like I battle that every day for real.
No, I do too, because I have faith that God is going to get me to where I'm trying to go, but at the same time, I'm constantly checking stuff.
Yeah.
I'm constantly checking. Constantly checking. Yeah. And I know that God is going to work it out for me. I know that these things are coming, but it's just like I'm anxious. But it's like at the same time, like I need to relax. Just give it to God. It's just a habit. Yeah, I need to break that habit for real. Because I'm like, dang.
Log out.
I gained like, okay, so I don't know if some of y'all know, some of y'all may or may not know, but I have a YouTube channel. She has a YouTube channel too, but I'm trying to take it more seriously. And I posted one video and I got 30 subscribers from that. So I was like, my prayers is starting to be answered gradually. I just got to keep being consistent and discipline myself. So that's another thing I told her. I was like, I'm distancing myself and I'm focusing on me and the goals that I want. Like, it's me. I'm working after work. I'm working again. You know what I'm saying? I'm working towards the things that I want. And it's just like, I actually have that faith now. Like, I can be honest and say, at one point I didn't have that faith that these things were going to happen. I would like just say, okay, it's whatever. You know what I'm saying? So,
but by that happening, like you gaining and you see your views going up, it's like, oh, I want to keep on going. So I feel like if you just lean on him, or if people saw like the pathway to what they want, they'll pray more now. But you gotta lean, you gotta get closer to him to start seeing things unravel. And that's probably where people lose faith. It's like,
and
don't see nothing happening.
And another thing too, you have to become, you know, if you see your future self doing something, what else do you see yourself doing? And you need to become that person now. Don't wait until you get it and try to become that person, because just like God can give it to you, he can take it right away. So I just feel like it's important that we be grateful for where we are now, and we try to become the person that we are desired to become. You know what I'm saying? And that's a part of us trying to find our purpose. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to be, like, purpose driven. I'm trying to find my purpose right now. And honestly, I feel like I'm walking in my truth. Like right now, I'm walking in my purpose. I'm getting to where
that's
I'm trying to get to.
That's all I was trying to say last night or the other night we was outside talking. Y'all was like, do you feel like you're not working in your purpose? What's it?
Finding your purpose. Yeah.
So that's why I was saying, I kind of feel like I'm gradually getting there by the steps that I'm taking. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the right path because I can see it and I can feel it.
Yeah, and if you can see it, it's yours. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta put in the work. Like, nothing's easy. You're not gonna get nothing easy. It's just, you just gotta believe in God. Like, God is the reason why a lot of people are where they are, and you just gotta be grateful for where you are. You got to be grateful for when you're in the moment, and you got to be grateful after. Like, you just got to praise him. Pray, like, you going to pray for people. I'm going to say this. People wait. Oh my gosh. Like, why are you calling me? People, I know it's what I'm about to do. Like,
the computer I was talking about.
I know, but I'm just about to mute my whole phone. Like, don't call me. Like, anyway, what was I about to say? Though? Dang.
I don't know what you're about to say. But
I was saying people. I don't know. Dang it! Stupid niggas.
Lord forgive her, I guess.
Like, don't freaking call me.
But dang, I had what I was gonna say too.
When you get it together, then I got distracted. You did too, but.
I had something good on the tip of my tongue.
We just gonna say, I mean, people, I was gonna say something like people just expect to just get stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like, because that's not even what I was gonna say.
That's what I was leaning towards. People wanted the easy way, but they don't want to put in the work to receive it.
Yeah.
But it was something else I was gonna say, like around that.
No, and then what I was saying was, like, okay, this is what it was. So I'm gonna say we, because I do it too. Like, we pray about. We pray, we go through things, and that's when we pray. We ask God, oh my God. No, you need to pray for when you're the most happiest that you are. That's what I was gonna say for real.
I was gonna say, you gotta be thankful for the bad times.
Yeah.
Like, God, thank you for this moment because it's showing me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I went through something. Like, I have a testimony now. I can say I went through this and I overcame it. You know what I'm saying? Some people wait till that moment to pray. Yeah, we all get to that, like you said. But thank you for the bad times, like.
Because honestly, the bad time, if it wasn't for bad times, you wouldn't be the person that you are. You wouldn't grow. Yeah. Like, you always had happiness coming in. Everything was given to you. You wouldn't be, your mind wouldn't be as, what is the word? Like, what is it?
No more knowledge, like
you wouldn't have as much knowledge as, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, or experience.
Yeah, as experience as you.
And then when you go through bad times, people quick to say the devil owned me, or the devil did. God. That the same God is putting you through those storms, the same God is gonna bless you the same way. That's what people fail to realize. Like, it ain't always the devil. That's God testing you. Yeah. You gotta see if you're gonna pass or fail that test.
Mm-hmm. And it's crazy because I can tell that my relationship with God is getting, like, I'm getting closer with Him. It's because I'm learning, like, when He's speaking to me. Like, I know when He's speaking to me. Like, this is serious.
How you know? I'm serious. Maybe they don't know.
I mean, I feel like everybody has a different relationship with God. And it's not even like, I don't hear no little voices. I'm not going to say that. But it's like, when I'm doing something, and I'm asking myself, like, why am I doing this? Like, is this even necessary? Is this going to get me to where I want to go? Mm-hmm. And it's like, something confirms me, and it's like, keep going. Like, you got this. Like, keep going. But it's like, sometimes, honestly, like, everything I do, this podcast, my YouTube channel, something else I'm trying to do later on, it be little things in my head. Even though I have that faith in God that's going to come, I be having these little thoughts in my head, like,
little doubt.
Yeah, and it's just like, at the same time, like, no. And it's like, something's like, keep going. Like,
and that's normal, though.
Mm-hmm.
That's normal.
It is. So.
Because I know, like, the word and the spirit and stuff is confusing to people.
It really is. And that's what I'm saying. I'm reading the Bible from the front to the back. I'm in Genesis. I'm still at the beginning.
In Revelation.
Yeah, so so it's like, at the same time, it's like reading the Bible is hard. So it's like, I'm trying to figure out, I have to go back and read scriptures. Like,
even the King James version.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to finish the Bible for years. Because I'm going back, because I really want to genuinely understand the Bible. And even though it's man-made, I don't know if everything is in the Bible is true, I want God to show me what's true. I want God, you know what I'm saying? Once you build a relationship with God, like, you'll start revealing something, you'll start to see stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I see me and Jemiah doing big things. Like, I know other people probably don't see it.
Yeah.
But me and her, we do. Like, it's like something that's telling us, like, keep doing this podcast. Mm-hmm. Like, because, and the podcast might not be our purpose. This right here may lead to our purpose. Yeah. And I'm like, why not just do the podcast? We just do the podcast, like, if it's not our purpose, like I said, we're going to figure out a way. Like, it's a reason why we're doing this. We're not just sitting behind this camera for no reason. Yeah. You know, I know people judge us, but guess what? We don't care. And that's the
person I want to judge me is God. Judge me.
Yeah.
And He's not even going to do that. Mm-hmm. He's just going to point you to the right way.
Exactly. And I ask myself all the time, do I want to be on my deathbed? And I always say, when I'm on my deathbed, I ask myself this question: did I do the things that I wanted to do while I was here, while I was able? And I'm like, I want to be able to say, yes, I did everything. I found my purpose.
I'm satisfied.
Yes, satisfied, and God take me. I don't want to be in a situation where I'm like, dang, I should have did this, I should have did that. Then it's never too late. You could be 40, you could be 50, you could be 60. Get it done. If it's something that if you still haven't found your purpose, God can still lead you to that. Yeah. He can still lead you to that. It doesn't matter. And I'm really trying to find my purpose. I'm willing to do anything to get there, to figure out what it is that is meant for me. And if it's meant for me to give back or whatever, that's what I'm going to do. If it's not meant for me to be the millionaire or the, you know what I'm saying, that I want to be, I'm going to do it. You know what I'm saying? I just want God to show me, like, this ain't for you, this is for you. But, yeah. I mean, either way, it's renting, but yeah.
It's following God.
Mm-hmm.
I know people like, God, you know, like, I was fussing with some people on Facebook because we was talking about that, what's the good name? Demir? The guy that, collapsed on the field.
Oh, what's his name? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, y'all know he went viral for that jacket he had on. It was a cry. It was a disturbing. That was disturbing.
Yeah, it really was. Yeah.
It was. I don't know if he Christian or what his spirituality is. I ain't gonna judge him like that. But that jacket was kind of disturbing.
Mm-hmm.
But it went viral and people was like, "Oh my God, how can you wear this jacket?" And you know what I'm saying, God just 360 your whole life. You know what I'm saying? And people in the comments was like, "God, like, what is God like?" God didn't help him. That was the paramedics and them that saved him. Well, I was coming through people. I'm like, well, who?
I didn't know they said all that.
Yeah,
The paramedics.
Paramedics was the ones that saved me. So I was like, who created these paramedics? Their parents. Their parents. I was like, who created their parents? Like, huh? Like, and that was just like, God ain't real. It was just so much devilish stuff in them comments. I was just looking at my phone like, people really don't believe in God, and that's
your choice. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say too. Like, if you don't believe in God, that's you. That's your battle. That's what you gotta do. But I'm just like, at the same time, like, God is real, and I can tell you, He has got me through some things that I didn't think I could get through. I'm like, wow, I am here, and I look back on things, and I'm like, wow, how did I get through that? And I'm like, God, like, and I say this all the time, like, the people around me, I'm not going to force God on nobody. No. But I can say that I do want to talk about, things that I go through, that I experience, just to give them an idea, like, God is real. Everybody don't believe in God, and I'm not here to judge you if you don't.
And the thing is, back in the day, we kind of were forced to go to church. We won't enjoy church like we are now.
But we go.
So it was something like, you going to church, you know what I'm saying? You church, you going. Like, that's kind of forcing us to go. That's not giving us the option. Even though we probably too young to stay home by ourselves.
Yeah, but we grew up in the church. Yeah. Like, we were ushers, we were singing, we praise dance, we did all of that. Still
and
do.
We seen older women and men forcing on other people. So we know what that feels like, for real.
And I feel like when I do have kids or whatever, that I'm not going to give them an option. I'm going, they're going to go to them. They're going to go to church. But when they get older, if they say they don't want to, it's just like with college. If they don't want to go, they ain't got to go. Yeah. But, like, with that, if you don't want to, like, at a certain age, you 16, you say you don't want to go to church, you figure it out on your own. Like, everybody, like, every person, individual has their own relationship with God. Yeah. And I can also say that nobody is yours. You know what I'm saying? When I say that, I'm saying, like, when we have kids, like,
it's my seed. Sorry.
No, I'm saying I've heard like our grandma say this. I've heard her say that our kids is God's kids. It's not ours. Yeah. I've heard her say that.
We're God's children too. So.
Yeah. So, like, our kids don't belong to us. Just like when these women in these relationships and they try to control that man does not belong. Yeah. He's your man, yes, but you got boundaries, man. You got to set boundaries. You got to let your man, he's human just like you are. You got to let him enjoy himself with other people as well as with you and with his family. You can't, you know what I'm saying? So
that's why you'll see kids stray away from their parents because, you know what I'm saying, traumatic childhood and stuff. Yeah. And that's okay. I feel like that's okay to get away from your parents. Like, that's okay, for real. Yeah. Like, you should experience being away from your parents. Like, explore your own path. Like, we was talking about being born in sin. I was like, being born in sin. How are you born in sin if your parents are married? I was so confused. I was like,
you understand it now, though, right? I do understand. Yeah.
So tell them. So I was like, born into sin. How are you born into sin? Your parents are married. I can see born out of wedlock. You know what I'm saying? Single mother. Blah blah blah. But basically, she was saying, you're born into a world that sins, and you have to follow your own path to find out what God is, or who God is.
Yeah, that's what it is,
and that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah, but when I was saying it was like, how are you born into sin? And I was just like explaining it, and I was like, that goes to show that my knowledge about God, because I would have thought the same thing. Yeah. But like now, it's just like I'm like, wow, I'm really learning God. That's how I know I'm getting closer to Him.
You're understanding.
I'm starting to understand.
And you can thank Simone and Megan for that, because they really took a toll on your mind.
They really have. They have changed. Like, I was already, like, last year, I was already doing the journaling, like praying, reading the. You remember last year I started the Bible and I stopped, and I've always wanted to, but then I started watching B. Simone and Megan from the beginning, and shout out to them. I went to their live show. But it was last week. That's crazy. It sounded like it was so long ago now. Yeah. But last week, and I really enjoyed myself. But them women, they are
powerful.
They are powerful, and they have like I said, they have changed me in a really good way. And it's like I'm different, and if I lose people that's in my life, I'm okay with that because I want like-minded people around me. Like when I went, I met so many women, so many like great women there. I was like, wow, like yeah, I want to be around these kind of people. You know what I'm saying? I want to be around people that think the way I do and stuff. But yeah, it has really changed my mind for real, for real. Like I just put all my faith in him,
and that's a good thing to see all those black women that believe in God. You know what I'm saying? Have that type of mindset. Mm-hmm. That's beautiful. For real.
You should have saw me. I was so happy. I was like, wow, this is beautiful. Like I'm not even being funny. I FaceTime her. Like I know you couldn't hear, but I was just amazed. And did you watch that video I sent you of the girl telling her testimony?
I ain't watched it yet.
I got VIP too, so I got the full experience, and I just had a really good time. Like it was really dope. But and no, that's not the reason why I started this podcast. Because we actually had talked about starting the podcast last January 2022.
Well, we did, but
we did, yeah.
So we had to revamp our whole thing.
Yeah, so
we would have had a year.
We would have been on like
almost a year in.
Yeah, almost a year in. What
April?
No,
March.
May. We started in May or June sometime. I don't even remember. But yeah, we started, and I was watching them, but I wasn't deep in their podcast like I am now. But
it's like their podcast changed a little bit.
Their podcast has changed from when they had Tabitha up there. It did everything was just like God, and it's just even though their videos was about God anyway, but it's just like it's getting stronger and stronger, and they just it's really powerful. Their podcast is powerful, and I salute them for real. But I'm hungry. My stomach is hurting.
I'm hungry too.
Yeah, I'm gonna cook though. I'm cooking tonight, y'all. I gotta run to the store too. But
yeah, so we gotta keep on with this Lent thing.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be with Lent. But it's challenging. It really is, because I'm thinking like, wow, I could run over here and give me something to eat real quick. And that's probably what I would do if I wasn't fasting. But
I've been craving some McDonald's fries now. They top tier.
I ain't had. I guess over here.
Yeah,
I ain't had no good ones. I ain't had no good ones lately. But some Chick-fil-A would be smack. Oh God, take the wheel. Stop. But yeah,
pray right now.
Yeah, for real though. But
I just say, take your journey how you take your journey. Just enjoy the journey. Enjoy the bad times, good times, all that.
No, for real though, you got to, because without the bad times, you wouldn't be who you are. And I think people don't realize that. People don't.
I think people fear that.
Mm-hmm.
I know. Just like they bad times sometimes. Like you try to do something, you don't fully have the knowledge, or something may go wrong. You fear that. That's why you scared to start that business. You scared to level up, or you scared to be uncomfortable. I don't want to be like that.
Yeah, I don't. I actually this may sound really crazy, but I actually we talked about this in the last podcast about being uncomfortable, and I actually love being uncomfortable. It's weird. I ain't gonna say I love it, but like being uncomfortable is like, okay, being uncomfortable, I know I'm growing. Cause I was in a situation. When was the last time I was uncomfortable? What was I doing? Oh, when I was doing the video yesterday, I felt uncomfortable someday. Yeah, yesterday I was doing a video, and these girls was looking at me because I was like recording and I was talking. I didn't care. I was like, I'm just recording, but I felt so uncomfortable. I was like, bruh. I even stopped the video and I said, no, I'm not about to do this. I'm like, I'm here doing this video for a reason, and I'm gonna do the video. It's a reason why I'm in here doing this video. But yeah, that's gonna be. I think that's gonna be the uncomfortable thing about my YouTube channel is when I'm out and recording. But I actually hear a lot of the big YouTubers now say at first it was so uncomfortable to them, but now they don't care.
Think about it, you might never see them girls again.
I know.
Ever.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the thing.
Yeah, they were just looking what is she doing? I'm like, stop.
What are you looking at?
Yeah. But yeah, I was trying to think, but yeah. Yesterday I was like, okay, I don't even care, because I know, guess what? I'm going to go somewhere with this channel and with this podcast and everything, so.
Yeah, I'm working my brand today, because I just feel it. I know God is working on me, and the things I want to accomplish in life, and I hope this is my purpose. I'm not gonna say it like that, but I really do hope.
You like everything that you're doing is gonna lead you to that.
Yeah. And
So
I
it doesn't
love that
matter
because
if it's not your purpose,
I enjoy fashion. I enjoy designing these or whatever. Got some new merch dropping March this month. Stay tuned because it's really like that.
I can't wait to announce what I got coming. I cannot wait. So exciting.
And we got some big things for this podcast. Y'all don't even know.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all don't even know yet.
Yeah. And you saw what I put. Did you look at my story today when I posted something about I'm taking this time out to, don't take it personal. I'm taking this time to myself because I am working. And it ain't got nothing to do with nobody. Like, I'm just working. I am writing out everything. I'm doing everything that I want to do because I want to reach these goals. And I heard a guy. I'm about to switch the topic a little bit, but I heard a guy. Go ahead, say what you want to say. Say something about like a woman having the kind of mindset like I have is masculine energy. No, masculine energy. Because I'm in my bag, like. But what is that? You know what I'm saying?
Men want you to depend on them so bad, and that's a red flag.
I mean, I feel like masculine energy is like it doesn't mean that I'm masculine.
Yeah.
It's like I just give off that I got to go get a mindset. It's just in me. Yeah. It's definitely in me because from the time I graduated, I've been doing something. And
then you see your mama be independent.
Yeah, so, I think that got a lot to do with it too.
She always had her own, so you know you can hold yours.
And I look back, I'm like, dang, I started with nursing. I switched nursing. I went to medical assistant. I actually graduated. I sat out a year. I wanted to go back to school. I went and got my accounting degree. Graduated, and I still feel empty. Feel like it's something missing. And now I'm doing this, and I'm like, okay, maybe this is. And I'm gonna tell you this, like I told y'all the other day. Even though I went to school for accounting or whatever, this is when I discovered entrepreneurship. Mm-hmm. Entrepreneurship and starting my business, because I've had to take a lot of business classes and stuff, and I was like, you know what, I would love to do that. So it's like everything that you're doing, even though you don't see it then, it's preparing you for what you're supposed to do. So it's like, even I was supposed to go through that, I feel like. I you know what I'm saying, and I'm grateful for where I am. I'm working in the field, but it's like, you're doing it now. That's what you're doing now. This is your money to fund you for the stuff that you want to do. Do it. So.
And then all that stuff is just molding you into the person you're supposed to be. Like, you probably learned so much stuff going through nursing. And you learned some different stuff going through accounting. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? All that's just molding your whole life and your whole purpose.
Yeah. That's true, though.
But you see, we said we do have big things coming. You see, we ain't talking about it. We not promoting it. We not discussing it, bragging about it. We're just letting it happen. That's a lot of people's problem. You want to brag
ready to tell the world,
to tell your blessings,
so people can look at you. People, I'm gonna say this: people on social media look for validation from other people. That's all it is. You want Sally to say, "Oh, she got her thing going on. Like she got money. She doing this." Don't worry about that. When you got it, it'll show.
Yeah,
it'll show. And a lot of y'all ain't got it. I'm sorry, a lot of y'all don't have it.
You want to flash your blessings before you even get them.
Yeah.
And that's why your blessings is not coming together and connecting, because you already trying to tell somebody. Let you cope with it with yourself and enjoy it with yourself before you try to tell the world, you know? Like.
But.
So, yeah, just stop telling people everything. It's certain stuff you tell certain people. And you still need to hold some stuff to yourself. Don't even tell your husband. Don't tell your wife. Wait until it actually happened and then tell somebody about it.
Yeah. Our nails.
Oh, I didn't tell them.
We haven't told them.
Oh, wow. We haven't.
We have not told them. I looked at my nails and I thought about it. Okay, and we doing something too. We want to talk about what we're going to do, or just don't talk about that on here. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I don't know. Should we talk about it?
Okay, we're gonna talk about the nails though. So last Sunday, the last Sunday in wasn't it last Sunday? No, it wasn't last Sunday. It was Sunday
just
before.
Black History Month.
Yeah,
I don't remember what it was.
It wasn't this past Sunday. I'm gonna tell them. Well, it don't matter. But
the whole story.
It was, I'm telling the whole story. But this was in Black History Month, right? So I went in there. I went in her
laying
room.
down.
And I'm like, I'm like, I need my nails done. But I was going on vacation to the, where I told you I went to Atlanta or whatever. And I was like, I want to get my nails done for the show. I don't want to have these nails. I had a missing nails. I'm not doing this.
I won't even plan on getting my nails done. Keep that in mind.
Yeah. So I was like, let's go, whatever. So we was like, let's call and make an appointment. Did we call? Did I call?
Yeah, we did.
I did.
A random time.
We were just like, this time right here. So we had to kill time. So, because where did I have to go? Oh, I had to go get my hair for my braids. That's right. So I went and got my hair, and I was like, okay, we'll just go straight there, whatever. So we went there, and I'm like, my card. Somebody hacked my card or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And I had to
she thought.
Okay.
But yeah, go ahead.
So I had to ask. I was like, "Can you pay my part or whatever?" I knew it was gonna be $50. Like, can you pay my part? I canceled my card and everything, right? So then Jemiah, she finished before me, and then I was finished, and we went in there. We were going there to pay. I was like, "I'm gonna send you the money, whatever." So we get up there, and the lady comes. She was like, that lady paid for y'all."
And we looked at the lady. She turned around. She's a black lady with dreads, and she was like, "Happy Black History Month. Return the deed." And we was like, huh?
We were like, we kept saying thank you. I wanted to give her a hug, but I was like, some people don't like hugs. And I was just like, when I say I was so grateful, because in that moment, I didn't have no money. Like, I didn't have no money because my car was canceled. And I was just like, what am I going to do?
I thought you were about to cry. But yeah, I went in there prepared to spend $100 for real.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, I gotta spend this $100, but I want my nails done.
Yeah.
And she going on a trip and stuff.
And come out of there and then
spend a dime, a penny.
I'm gonna tell y'all this. That's how we know God is real. Because we just got up at a random time. God was probably like, y'all go at this time. You know what I'm saying? Even though I didn't hear,
or she was in there.
Yeah, even though in that moment I didn't hear God speak to me, but He spoke to us and said, "Y'all go now." This lady's gonna. They probably told that lady, "You gonna pay for these two girls," because God had to speak to her and tell her, put it on her heart for her to pay for our nails. Now that right there, when I say I was grateful, oh my God, because I don't hardly ever get that. I hear people like talk about how they be in fast food lines or whatever, and they'll pay for people, and I've done that before. I've actually paid for the car behind me.
Yeah,
but
it
never happened to me.
I don't feel like I returned my deed for that
we're working on it.
But we are working on that. And I want to do Black History Month, but it slipped by so quick. If we so busy, we work our 9 to 5s and we got other stuff going on. So I didn't really get to do what I want to do in Black History Month, but I'm definitely going to do that video. And
I'm going to say this, the day that we was going to actually do what we was going to do, the place that we was going
the mall got shot up. We was on the way to the mall.
Yes, we were.
It was raining. We was like, you know what? We're not in the mood.
Yeah, so we just went and ate. We went and got food.
And came back home.
And then that night we saw where they were shooting.
They shot up the mall.
So God is really like protecting us. Ooh. So that's how I know. You said that, woo boy. It's like God is protecting us because He is gonna lead us to our purpose. Like we have a purpose and we are gonna get there. God is not protecting us for no reason.
He turned us around. He knew.
Yes.
The whole day was just backwards. So we had a whole day full planned. We was like, we're gonna do this video. We even had a podcast. We were supposed to have do a podcast that day, but that got canceled.
Yeah, we had a guest.
So it was like the next thing on the list is to hit the mall, do this video. What we're gonna do,
but we ended up not doing.
It just happened to be raining and stuff, so we was just like, nah.
Yeah, no.
Well, there was nothing but God, because somebody actually got shot in the mall in the leg. That could have been us. Could have been people that was with us. It could have been, you know what I'm saying? You never know.
Yeah, so it's like, if y'all don't believe God is real, I'm telling you now, He is real. He is real, because what else is protecting us? Yeah, and telling us not to do this, and I'm just saying.
I say always listen to your heart, your gut. The first feeling intuition. You get, it tell you don't go. I know my boyfriend been in a situation like that. It tell him don't go, he ain't going.
No, I'm telling you, like, people be looking at me like I'm crazy, but I get an intuition. I'm like, we don't need to do this. What was it? It was something that we was gonna do It might have been me and Mama. It was something. I was like, we don't need to do that. I was like, something told me we don't need to do it.
Oh yeah, it wasn't me. I remember me saying that.
I forgot what it was. I'm like, we don't need to go there. I don't know what happened that night or what could have happened. I ain't see nothing, but
you never know. They shooting anywhere. They shooting at schools, elementary schools, Walmarts, the mall. After a while, they're gonna have metal detectors going in every single door you go in, even the church.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They got to pat you down. Let me see what you got. Empty all your pockets, and it's gonna be a long process to do anything. You ain't gonna want to go nowhere.
Yeah,
like it's scary.
I'm gonna say this before we wrap it up, but not to. When was this? This was probably I think this had to been last year. But they had a thing where you could like basically talk. You remember when we spoke or whatever, and I was telling them about the dreams that I was having. It started last year. I started having these dreams where I would dream something and it would happen either the next day or would happen the next week. And I feel like I don't know if it's a gift or what. I haven't had it since I spoke at church that day. Since I said something at church, I haven't been having those dreams as much. I might have had like a few, like I'll dream and then it'll happen like the next day or maybe a couple of days or the next week. But it kind of slowed down. And I don't know why it did, but I just wanted to say that up here that, yeah, I've been having dreams and they actually happen. But they said that's a sign of like prophecy. Prophecy is when you can speak something over someone's life because you see it already. And I feel like like I said, this may sound crazy, but I actually see us being somewhere with this podcast and being able to give back. My main thing is I want to give back. Like, I don't know what it is. I just really want to give back. Yes. And
I want to have it so you can give back.
Exactly. So yeah, that's
my pastor spoke over me, and then he basically told me to stop crying about the things I want to do and just do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm crying and whining about my business or about the podcast or editing. Just do it.
Yeah, just do it.
You know it's God when you don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Because if you complain about it now when you ain't getting no sales, what makes you think that you're not going to complain when you actually get there? It's going to always be something that you just got to do it. That's all. You just got to do it. But what's the realest advice you can give today?
The realest advice I can give is... I want to get quiet.
You're so late.
Take that step, you know. Don't let fear be the reason why you don't start that business or talk to someone. Get out your comfort zone a little. I know it's kind of like, but we try to tell Mama that all the time. Get out your comfort zone. Do this sometimes. Do that. So take that step. Don't be afraid. Don't let fear hold you back because life is short. You know what I'm saying? You want to have regrets, like she was saying, about things you want to do in life that you never got to accomplish. So do it. Do it now, and don't say I'm gonna do it tomorrow. Don't say I'm gonna do it next week.
What was that dance called?
Dance.
Oh yeah, that's what you basically did.
Bless me.
But bless you. I'm sorry.
But yeah, take that step. Do it right now. Like, don't wait till you finish the video, then go do it.
Yeah, wait till you finish the video. The realest advice I can give is faith. I'm gonna talk about faith. Putting your faith into God and putting that fear to the side. You basically said what I was gonna say, but
sorry.
No, you good. But yeah, like that's all I gotta say for real. Yeah. Just having that faith. Don't give up. Keep going.
Keep striving.
If something is telling you, I don't know if I want to do this anymore, you keep doing it because there's a reason why you're doing it.
It's all gonna pay out. It's all gonna pay off. In the
You're
end.
funny.
Appreciate y'all for watching. Shop the merch.
What's going on?
I can't talk. I'm hungry. It's a hungry.
Yeah, it is.
Go
Go
some food.
Gotta go in there and put that chicken on.
So drop the merch. I'm dropping some fire stuff. I promise. Follow our YouTubes, Mine and Arrow.
I'm gonna have them right here. Mine and hers right here. Look, I have my hand over here. Why?
Me too.
But yeah. So thank you guys for watching, and
love you guys.
we're out.